Hi, this is Rene. Great job in downloading the Ultimate Insurance Agent Recruiting Cheat Sheet. What I want to cover in this quick video is the exact 5 steps that I use with insurance agencies that can scale up their sales team 2 to 5 times while increasing the retention rate of the existing top talent by up to 90%. Otherwise, it would be a wasted effort. You would attract great people and then you just see them go. So we have to work both sides of the equation. Attract good people and keep them. Oh, by the way, check your email in 5 to 15 minutes. You will get the implementation guide and cheat sheet. Right now I'm walking you right through it, and because I want you to understand how to put it to use in your practice right away. How does that sound? Okay, you hear I have an accent. It's Dutch, I'm from Holland. But for the last 15 years I've been living in Winchester, Virginia, in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. I was part of a team that had to analyze thousands of businesses, including insurance agencies that I worked with for years, who had to find the exact reason why some small to medium-sized businesses were so much more successful than those who were not. Today I'm presenting to you the exact 5 steps that the world's most high-performing organizations use to build a top-performing team. Almost every world-class organization uses a variation of these 5 core principles, and insurance agencies fit well in this concept. There are 3 main reasons why insurance agencies struggle to grow their sales teams, which are: 1. They didn't become the place where top talent is willing to work. The second reason is they don't know where to find the people they're looking for because they never put a sourcing strategy in place. And the third reason is they stick to a practice called voodoo hiring, which is any hiring practice that is either non-systematic or non-proven. Therefore it's voodoo. To understand the cheat sheet, it is really helpful to get a good insight in these 3 main reasons of failure to attract, select and retain top producing agents. For a start, if you are not a place where top talent is willing to work, 2 things will happen. Not only will it be harder to attract good agents, the bigger issue is that good agents are likely to leave. Think about it for a moment. Industry averages say that the loss of the average employee is about equal to 9 months of their salary, while the loss of a strong producing agent is much higher than that, especially when their clients, the people they build a relationship with, sooner or later will follow them. Imagine the amount of 2 years' salary and losing that because you were not the place to be. Second reason why agencies often struggle to grow their sales teams is that they don't know where to find the people they're looking for, due to the lack of having a sourcing strategy. Do you know what it means if you don't have a sourcing strategy in place? It means that you wait with looking for new talent until you are ready to hire. In other words, you act as if you assume that there are plenty top performers out there, loyal and available, ready to immediately respond to your new hiring attempt. Now, how unlikely is that? Therefore, with not much response, the hired agent is often just a warm body. The third reason why agencies struggle to grow their sales teams with top talent is that they don't know how to select the potential top agents from those that applied. So the people chosen are the people that seem to give the best first impression or look the best on their resume. Remember, a resume is a list of claimed achievements with the failures omitted. So too often an average or even subpar agent is hired. So let's quickly go over the steps in the cheat sheet so that you immediately improve your capability to attract and retain top talent. To do that, you have to follow these 5 core principles. Be the best place to work. As you will see on the cheat sheet, there are 8 elements you have to hit to become the best place to work, and 7 of them are not about compensation. If you have not addressed those things, I have a different training on that, like what makes someone a wonderful boss, how do you create an awesome culture, what's the best format for standard operating procedures, and how do you create them, and so on. I typically present them in step-by-step frameworks to my clients because, in my experience, you can double the number of apps per agent in about 3 years. I recommend getting more out of your existing team first before you attract and recruit, but today's topic is how to attract and recruit. So let's go to that topic. Yet remember this, almost everyone wants to be part of a winning team, and it feels really good to be a top producer. 2. Have a sourcing strategy. Don't wait until you need a new agent. Always build that pool. Top agencies are always on the lookout and adding names to the pool. I did put 8 elements on how to build a good sourcing strategy in your cheat sheet. For all these elements, don't try to reinvent the wheel. Once you know what to look for, most of this stuff is available in bite-sized scripts and templates. I, for example, provide a sourcing conversation script to use on LinkedIn when you are scouting for people that you at this moment cannot hire yet, but that you do want on your waiting list, so to speak. 3. Have a well-defined objective selection system. It is hard for me to give you an actual example here, as I do not know the specifics of your company, but what I can tell you is that the top performing agencies have a selection system in place that reinforces their culture both towards the new hire as well as towards the existing employees. I always help my clients to select on attitude, not on existing knowledge and skills. You want the ones that really want to perform and be part of your team, not the ones that could perform. Step 4. You must have a training and induction system in place, and for so many reasons. Not just because you will have your new agents up to speed so much faster, which ultimately makes quite a difference in money, but the beginning period for any new employee is the period that you have the biggest chance to mold them into the productive team players that you are looking for. You don't leave that to chance, you do that with a system that's designed to just do that. Lastly, I'm always surprised how little the agency owners actually measure the process that creates the outcome. You must know why one agent produces so much more apps than the other, and the answer is for a big part hidden in the how, and that is what you measure. The sooner you identify weaknesses and strengths, the sooner you can adjust with training and retraining. Here is the most important takeaway for you moving forward. We just covered how to source, screen, hire, train and retain top agents. It is one part of the second phase of a 3-phase process we use to take insurance companies from a 6-figure to an 8-figure income within a few years without the owner having to work nights and weekends. What I will do is walk you through the main steps now so you understand these are the proven steps that the world's best service companies use. I use this system on about 40 of them myself. As you see, we move businesses from point A, which is lots of personal effort with unsatisfying returns for the owner, to point B, which is having self-running businesses with a great return in both money and personal satisfaction. I would typically recommend against adding sales reps to a team until you have at least objectively reached the level of a master business, the bottom 3 steps of this model, where a business has a clear direction, is driven by numbers, runs a nice profit with employees that know what they are doing. Now what's step 4? Improve value using systems. This is the step where you build a customer service engine, where you become that place where true top professionals do like to work because clients rave about the experience. I also like to put a consistent lead generation system in place, step 5, before I systematically start to build a recruiting engine. Why bring sales reps on board if you cannot feed them with a totally controlled, potentially endless stream of good leads? Now once you have completed step 6, the stage where your recruiting has become systematic and everyone delivers a measured top performance, you will have reached what I call a lifestyle business. This is where the owner typically can work about 2 days a week or less, because the business will run without him or her, at least on the day-to-day basis. As you can see, there are 3 more steps after that. It's where the business becomes driven by a desire to dominate a market. It's scaled up, more locations, more product lines and so on, and in step 8, with higher level managers that grow the business without the owner's presence. This last phase is typically to reach the legacy stage, where there are multiple businesses that are treated as investments that run and grow by themselves. In this video I covered what to do in terms of hiring people and various staff files onto the from 6 to 8 figure income roadmap. I know it might be overwhelming now, but I have good news. The next step is to get on my calendar for a no pressure 15-minute fast track call where I'm just gonna ask a couple questions about your agency and find you the #1 opportunity you can use right now to scale your business. All you have to do is click on the link below, get on my calendar. I look forward to meeting you. Take care.